Hello, internet land. I did this last night in the dark and I was learning it, and then I realized I wasn't really that good at it, but I put it out on YouTube anyway. I might delete it, just go with this one. But this is how you can play Used to Know by Gautier. Lord Huron. Gautier? How do you say that? Gautier. Gautier. Gotcha. I don't know how to say that. How does that song go anyway? Like, you always think you'll remember it and then you don't. Did you have to sell all my records? How does it go? I forgot. I forgot how that song goes. I don't like it anyway, but I forgot how it goes. I've been humming this shit for like 4 days. So this is how you can play on acoustic Used to Know by Lord Huron. So you start with an F, which an F is barred. It's just a barred E. So like here's an E, and this one, and this one. And you just bar it up one, and use your pinky finger to make the same shape. But you can also play an F without barring it by going, you make the same shape, but with these fingers. You just open, and then this one, and then this one. And don't play this, right? And I think that sounds very nice. Right? And you can mute this without going like this by going like this, just with this finger, like just mute it. So even if you hit it, it still doesn't make a sound. Right? 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 So F, and I'll show you the transition in a minute. F, and we get a C, which the C doesn't really show up that much, and you can kind of eliminate it altogether if you want, but it's just this one, and this one. Mute again. Or you can hit these two, but that's kind of a full chord, I don't know. And then we have a E minor, which is just these, my favorite chord. And and then we have an A minor, which is this, and this, and this. And mute this one with your thumb. And we have a G, which is this. Well, these, basically this one, but I like to do both of these. So it's these, and this, and then that. Alright? And that's it. And I'm going to incorporate an A minor but up here. So you would bar it on 5, and then just do an E minor shape up here. Right, so all it is an F, C, A minor, E minor, G. And that's the entire song. And you can play almost every Gregory Alan Isakov song with the same chords. The tall grass grows high and brown. You get what I'm saying? So, how it starts, the strumming pattern is the key here, because when you listen to it, you don't actually hear this because the lead guitars and all the synths and everything are going. But it's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You have to switch them really quick. So you have to switch them from F to A minor to E to F to E to G. It's a lot of switching, which actually I kind of like that because it keeps it more interesting. And I like to strum up on the A minor. And you can change that up a little bit. If you just want to keep strumming it, but leave a couple of them. What I like to do is leave a couple of them open. So. So, 1, 2, F, and then E minor. 1, 2. And E minor. And then the chorus, that's every verse. And then the chorus is just an open, or like a constant strumming of the same thing, and it doesn't change very much. So you're gonna F. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up here, A minor, E minor, A minor. And you can fit a C in there somewhere. Something like that. So here's how the first verse is going to sound, and then we'll go into like the little, I don't know if it's called a bridge or whatever the hell it's called, but we'll get there. So, start with the F. I like to use this and then bar it for the verse because it has a fuller sound, so you get more of an impact. So, listen. Or, you see what I'm saying? You get that low E. So, for the verse, yeah? For the verse, you just, this one, and then chorus. Right? I saw you from a distance. So you can see how it sounds. I saw you from a distance. And then E minor. So lovely and far away. And you can see how you have to switch them up real quick. So F, and then the strumming pattern. I saw you from a distance, so lovely and far away. So that's the strumming pattern for that. I mean, that's my strumming pattern for this. I wondered where you came from. You waved your hand, you called my name. So you see what I'm doing? And that's the verse. That's the verse. And time is running backwards towards something I can't believe. I started running after I found a ghost. He looked the same as me. You see what I'm saying? And then you do the full F. If I ever give back, and then you go up here to the A minor. So it's different, but it's the same chord. You see what I'm saying? So you're just like kind of embellishing the chorus a little bit with your up here, instead of, because you're using this one for the verse, and then you're coming up here for the chorus. So, oh shit, that's not right. But the strumming pattern for this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I ever give back what you gave me, take it and run away as far as you can go. If I ever come back from the graveyard, tell me I'll remind you of someone you used to know. And then it goes into an E minor, and then the same thing repeats itself. You seem so dim and far away. I can't endure the waiting. My mind will fade, my heart will break. And time is running backwards towards something I can't describe. looking for an answer. Go easy, girl, your heart will break like mine. And then the same thing again. If I ever give back what you gave me, take it and run away as far as you can go. If I ever come back from the graveyard, tell me I'll remind you of someone you used to know. And now, this is the part where it gets a little bit kind of crazy, because I like to do this. You don't have to do this, but where it starts with the grab your cigarettes. We're not going to do the falsetto thing because we don't even know what he says. No, we're not doing that. You could do that, but I'm not doing that. So, when it comes to the grab your cigarettes, get a move on, we gotta go, right? I like to do this thing from Ancient Names Part 1, which is not 100% the same, but it kind of sounds the same from the Whispering Pines thing. So, I like to do an A minor shape and then a G. So it goes back to an A minor. So, but this G, not this G. So the Gregory Alan Isakov G, and also the, what's that guy's name that sung that Rocky Mountain High song? I forgot what his name is. John Denver. So I'm not gonna, like, it would take forever to explain this because I'm an idiot. But hammer on. And then on. And that's it. But you're plucking. You hear the Ancient Names? Grab your cigarettes, get a move on, we gotta go before they turn the lights down low. Dark silhouettes of a future you try to forget, what they told me. And doing that at the same time as singing took me like years to figure that out. Grab your cigarettes, get a move on, we gotta go before they turn the lights down low. Dark silhouettes of a future you try to forget, what they told me. It sounds like Ancient Names, all I'm saying. With a neon lights burn red and gold, I came to have my fortune told. See? Sounds like Ancient Names. But now you know how to play basically both of those songs. So I hope you enjoy your newfound knowledge that I have bestowed upon you.